Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Please welcome Ms. Karen Kwok, Google Workspace Specialist, Google Cloud, and Mr. Samuel Feng, Customer Engineering Lead, Google Workspace Greater China, to the stage.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Google Workspace Back Sessions, and welcome to the Google Cloud Summit. I'm Karen, the Google Workspace Specialist in the Greater China regions.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Samuel, and I am the Google Workspace Customer Engineering Lead for Greater China region.
Let's kickstart by a very quick poll. How many of you are already using Google Workspace in your daily life? It's just a few hands.
We have a few, yes.
Okay, so how many of you know that Gemini is already integrated to the Google Workspace with no additional add-on? This one, okay, I can see some few hands. So for those who may not know, this is a perfect section for you to discover Gemini with Google Workspace. And we are going to demonstrate how Google Workspace is going to transform your way to work and how you can simply access to the Gemini. So give you some basic information for those who may not know what is Google Workspace. Google Workspace actually is a cloud-native collaborations and productivity tools. I think all of you are already very familiar with Gmail, Calendar, Meet, and Chat. Those help you to connect your team. And Drive, Doc, Slides help you to do the collaborations work and create some content. I want to highlight the middle part. This is our innovative no-code application development. So you can see AppScript, AppSheet already here for many years. And we just announced Google Flows to help you to automate some tasks. In Google Next, we just announced it. This is AI agents within Google Workspace. And Google Fits, this is helping you to create a video presentation very simple. So to support the whole infrastructure, we have the enterprise-grade security, which is by our admin console, our endpoint management, and also data loss preventions. So our quick introductions is over. So now it is talking about something game changer. We are happy to announce that Gemini actually is already included in all the business and enterprise plan for Google Workspace with no extra cost, which means if you are the Google Workspace user, you can use Gemini Pro for free. And besides Gemini Pro, we have all the AI capability already integrated to our Google apps, like the Gmail and Google Doc Sheet Slides to help you to create content, summarize email, and also do some research. And all the Google Workspace subscription already have the access to Gemini Pro. You just log into gemini.google.com, then you can access to deep research and help you to do coding as well. Last but not least, we have the Notebook LM Plus included, but it is later in this year, we will launch it in Hong Kong. So now you still cannot get the access for the Notebook LM Plus, but soon. You can do the data analysis, do the report, but most importantly, Notebook LM can help you to generate audio podcasts, so that you don't have to go over all the documents. You can get the summary in the audio format. So, Samuel, are you ready to give out some of the magic for Google Workspace?
Yes, I'm ready. I hope that's a magic for you.
Okay, imagine I am the one who, not the Google Workspace specialist, but I'm working for the tourism board, and my boss is asking me to do a comprehensive marketing strategy report to promote Hong Kong. But
Hong Kong. Okay.
It's very difficult for me to start the research, how to initiate, what to research, and what kind of report that I should do. So how Gemini can help?
Yeah, okay. So I think, first of all, as a native Hong Kong people, it shouldn't be a difficult task for you to promote Hong Kong. But taking time to collect materials, consolidating everything, and then microphone issues. And then consolidating everything and then make that into a report is very time consuming. At least for me, I'm not very good at written. So maybe Gemini is exactly for this case. I think that helps you to do a lot of researching works and help you to generate or creating some report in not hours, but minutes or even seconds, right? But before we dive into that, I think we are going to talk about the deep research. I actually did a little bit of this demo at the Google Workspace booth. So how many of you been visit the Google Workspace booth in the morning or afternoon? Yeah, we have a few. Not many. Right, so let's do that again. Yeah, we are going to do for your inquiry, right? So we're going to use the deep research to do something for that. But before we go into the deep research, I think it's also very important to highlight the model differences. Today, as Karen mentioned earlier, now if you log in the Google Workspace with your company work account, of course, before that, you must be Google Workspace business subscription user. And then you can visit gemini.google.com. And this is from Google first party. We embed the latest and most capable model for you to do a lot of general inquiry tasks and interact with AI. So it's been built with 2.5 Fresh and 2.5 Pro. 2.5 Fresh, think this one is a balanced model. It's a very good balance at the performance and the quality of the output. Think this one as like your day-to-day, all your tasks, no matter you want to refine your email, you want to write the documents, you want to write a performance report for your manager, go with the Fresh, you can do it. But if you want a more accurate result, you want in-depth research, you want coding, you want data analytics, go with the 2.5 Pro, because that one is the most capable one, right? Then to your questions, generate maybe something. Let's find promoting Hong Kong, maybe sightseeing, or maybe Hong Kong is the business hub, financial hub. I can do something like this, right? So I can first choose 2.5 Pro, and then here, everyone familiar with the POM. So I give a very simple POM, create a comprehensive research report on promoting Hong Kong, and follow with a few requirements, key attractions, unique cultural experiences. And I would like, please take a notice on the third one, data back the reasons why Hong Kong is the top destinations in 2025. I want the Gemini not only give me the report, but find the data for me to prove this, right? So I can add all these requirements there, and I simply just enable the deep research, and then give it a shot. Well, because the model is so capable, so it needs some time to process, and needs some time to find the relevant information. So let's just wait a little bit until you give me maybe reasoning process. If not, I will just switch to my backup plan, right? Okay, here we go. So first thing you will notice, this is a researching the websites, right, as it mentioned here. And there are so many tasks it tries to do in 8 steps. So this is what we call a deep thinking or reasoning process, just like human being, right? You understand what you try to do, and you try to get, first of all, you try to get the results from the website. Now, I think this is all good. Otherwise, I will click Edit Pen. But we have so much to share today, so let's assume I start the research. You can see the interactive process. So the Gemini is trying to think step by step and start crawling the website. I would call this a Google strength because we do searching. We have a lot of website index. So now you see all the researching. We're not going to wait until it finish because it takes, I think, roughly like 10 minutes before it get you the final report. So we just show you the final report. We just run right before this demo. This is the final result.
Yeah, I think takes like days and nights for me to do this kind of report. But is
Exactly.
it only in Works format? It's a bit boring, right?
Yeah. First of all, you see this is a very, very long page, right? I think maybe 34 pages I tried before. So it's based on all the research, and you can export this to Google Documents or copy this to whatever text editor you would like to further enhance the content. Most importantly, you see the table, the data. Let me see if there are any data there. Oh, no, this time. Here. Okay, so we also have some data, right? Very amazing. And you also see you can also see all the website. The AI assistant tried to crawl until you have this one. But I agree with you. If I'm going to talk to my manager, this may be not very friendly. So what I can do is we also build in some handy features here in the canvas. As what you can see on the screen, we have made, for example, if I want to convert this page into a web page, or I want to extract the data from this deep research report and make it an infographic, make it a diagram, or maybe just generate some quiz, Q&A, or make this one an audio overview so that I can listen to this report when I'm on commute. I can do all these works. Say if I click web page, then what Gemini does here is it try to write the HTML code and convert this text report into a web page format. Again, I'm not going to wait for it because it takes some time. And we also have a pre-run report here, which is the same poem. And yep, here, this is the report. The report use looks like this, and this is the web page after the conversion. So you see the data source is the same, right? It's still the same report, the data is still there, but the difference is, you see this is an interactive report. You have all the graphics there. Is this good for you?
This is incredible, right?
Okay.
So just one prompt, then you can get the full report and the website. So what's the difference between Gemini Pro and Notebook LM?
Okay, great questions. I received this question this morning as well. So we also include, as you mentioned, we also include Notebook LM in Google Workspace. So you can go to the gemini.google.com, and on the product level, we also ready the Notebook LM. So here I have the Notebook LM, and think of the Notebook LM is more on the grounding Q&A. So on the left-hand side, you input all your sources. These sources can be your documents, just like the deep research report we just did, right? Or any websites you search, or YouTube, or even an MP3 files, you can just put all these sources into the notebook. And then you start asking questions. And you will find the difference is the answer Gemini tried to giving you from the Notebook LM is more based on your data source, more grounding, more accurate, I would say. Not accurate, but you can find the reference, right? You can find the citation when you answer your questions. You find all the citation here. So if you have questions to any statements there, you can exactly find the paragraph. Gemini.google.com, which is more general purpose. So you cannot predict, say, tomorrow what you're going to do. Maybe tomorrow I need to find just the example we did. I need to write a report. Maybe that is a more general purpose. Then I will go to the Gemini.google.com. So this is, we're not going to deep dive into the Notebook LM because we have a booth outside to set up to demo the Notebook LM. And I find many people already familiar with this and already using it. And my personal favorite, when I have input all these sources, I can also have a very beautiful mind map. This is incredible. Saved me a lot of time to do research and works. We also put the audio overview here, which you can listen to the report. And by the way, we are also bringing in the video overview maybe in 2025, which is we are working on it already.
Okay, so the key takeaways is if you want to do some deep research, board research, or you don't know what kind of research that you want to do, then use Gemini Pro for the deep research functions. And if you want to summarize some of the documents, make it to the podcast audio, or you want to to avoid the hallucinations, to do some more accurate reports and summarizations, then you use Notebook LM functions. Is it true?
Yeah, I think, yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
Okay, so we have already go through some of the Gemini's, the report generating functions. This is amazing, right? Can Gemini's or Google Workspace with Gemini's help me to do some repeated work? You know, as a Google Workspace specialist, every day we're just thinking what kind of plan that my customer need. I need to do some like basic search for the company informations, and if they have my customer sign in a Google form, and then I have to do a lot of like repeated work after. So can Gemini's help?
Yes, I believe this is an agentic scenario. So you're trying to automate a lot of repeating works, and you must be heard of a lot of mentioning of the agent, right? So actually in Google Workspace, in your daily workflow, you can also put some of the agents into your workflow. Even just with a few simple click, you can build your first agent by Gemini. Let me show you this. First of all, I think we need to talk about the gems. So in gemini.google.com, there is another component called gems. So what is gems? Gems is a predefined form where you can put, in your example, you're trying to automate the task of searching company information. Or let me just assume, maybe you're trying to calculate your contract size.
Yes.
Yeah?
I think it's
Okay.
everyday job. And
Yeah.
also we have the calculations, but I want someone to do it for me.
Okay, you're lazy. Okay. But lazy is the first productivity, all right? So you see here, these are the gems, right? We predefine in the morning. We have 3 gems. I'm not going to deep dive into each gem because if I expand to maybe the opportunity calculation, what you will find here is all about the rules, right? Or you call POM, whatever. So you have all the product price and the rule how you calculate the discount, some of this set up there. And also notice here, I have a knowledge. So I will put a spreadsheet there, which has all your product portfolio there, all right? So this is the one simple way you can build your first individual agent. And this agent, you will find this agent come across in every single app in your Google Workspace service. You will find the agent from Gmail, find the agent from Google Drive, find the agent from Google Documents, or find the agent from here, right? Let me take you one example. So I have an email here. And this person is asking me some of the Google Workspace demo, something like that, and ask me a quotation. I can, of course, I can calculate everything by myself, but also I can also do this with these simple agents. So let me say I would like to do with this opportunity calculation agent. Calculate, let's find the POM. All right, so I say suggest a right plan and the opportunity size. You see the agent output the results, but not in a very long text format, but just give me the results. Suggest me the right plan, the discount, everything there, right? This is one of the simple scenario that can help you automate some of the works, help you reduce some workloads. But what if we make this one step further is, as I mentioned, this is an agent. So an agent supposedly that it should be able to talk with each other in a flow, right? This is a one simple diagram. We are going to build this flow introduce this flow into Google Workspace. So imagine you have multiple sources. Maybe in your daily workflow, you have Google Form as a trigger, or maybe an email. In my example, there was a customer asking a question from an email, or maybe this is just an IM message sending to you. So put all this trigger and let the AI to process some of the follow-up works. Here I have 3 agents. I have the profile agent, help you to find the company information. The SKU agent, help you to map the right product plan. And the pricing agent, calculate the discount. And then based on all this agent processing, I will output to maybe a spreadsheet, maybe a chat message, depends on the scenario you would like to achieve. So this is the flow I'm mentioning. You see this interface. Oh, sorry. Why is not showing my, is it handier? All right, sorry. So this is the Google Workspace Flows interface. Here you find the templates we pre-built. This is a pre-release feature. So you see these are some of the common scenarios we define at the moment. I think the key thing is anytime you can create a new workflow, and then choose a starter, and then add steps. For regular steps, you can do email, you can do calendar, documents, Drive, whatever. The most amazing thing is we're also bringing in all the gems and the Gemini you can ask in this flow. So you may feel free to define your gems, and maybe as one of the steps, you can ask Gemini to finish the task for you. Yep.
So if I have like a spreadsheet, and now any latest Gemini functions can help me to analyze it, or I have to like do some calculations, know the preferred table, or know those formulas?
Yes, I think last year when we were talking about this, from the Google Sheet, we also have the Gemini as your companion. So you will find the sidebar here where you can do a lot of things with Gemini in this Google Sheets, right? I still remember last year when we were talking about this. I think Gemini can help you do some simple works, like formula, give you some basic data insights. I would say at that time, analyzing the data, put that in a gemini.google.com is more powerful, more capable. But going to 2025, actually we are introducing the Analyze for Insights function in Google Sheets. And I tried this one, actually it's pretty powerful. But I also found this demo is a bit risky because sometimes when I run, I will see some errors sometimes, but this time it's all good. So this here, you see the analyzing, it's still processing, right? You try to understand the table, the data there, where this data is all about the opportunity data, right? I think you're familiar with these trees, so all the opportunity.
I think this is incredible because just one click, you don't have to do any like technology. You don't need to know any coding things. You just need to click analyze for me, then they will just analyze the whole report for you.
Yes.
So, but I heard about that there is functions called AI functions.
Oh, AI functions, okay. AI functions, the sidebar, where you see here is what we call sidebar, which is giving you a more, an overview of the whole table, the data in this table, right? But what if, in a case, I would like to bring the Gemini capabilities in single cell, and what can I do? Well, previously, you can write some JavaScript at the back of this sheet. Well, you can also achieve something like that. But now we have also pre-built this formula in the sheet directly. So that's what you can see here. This is called what we call the AI function. Just similar to how you use the formula, right? Let me just give you this example. So I have a column N, which has the comment from my customers. or this opportunity. And I want to extract the key topics from these comments, then I can give a prompt here. Let me say, extract the key topics of the comment and N2 column. It's all good. And I will accept this. So now, let me try to run one. All right, let's shift properly. Then I will just give all the line here and refresh. And now Gemini is processing all the line one by one, extracting that long text into the key topic so that you can be more focused.
Can I say that this is an exclusive function for Google Sheet?
Okay. I would say it's very useful.
So I think with all the capabilities of the analytics functions in Google Sheet, you don't need to have an Excel lesson on the street, right? So you don't need to learn how to do the formula, pivot table. You just simply click our AI so that it can analyze all the things for you. So I think the analytics functions, the deep research functions in Gemini is cool. So any other new things that we would like to let all the people know here, like video generation?
Okay.
Video
Video
Google
generations.
Viz, right?
Yeah, so I think you have been heard a lot of the VO, right? Which is text to video generation. So in Google Workspace, there are also certain scenarios you would like to maybe generate something, movie or animation, not just a static Google slide, but maybe a short storytelling video that you can share with your colleagues, share with your manager. So in this case, where you can go to the Google Viz. This is a new service that we introduced last year, and we're still putting a lot of improvements into this service. So what it does is an online video editing platform and service. Let me just give you an example. Here I received a prompt window, right? I can give some descriptions of this video. Remember the deep research report we did earlier? We talked about the Hong Kong promotion. So maybe in this example, I give the Hong Kong destination report. Create a promotional video of Hong Kong from the reference file, which is deep research report we just did. So now we are trying to create an outline for you. Well, of course, from your skeleton of the documents. I think these are all the agendas there. So simply insert, choose a template, create a draft video.
So actually, you can have your slides. You can have your slides generated by Gemini, and you can have the audio and make a presentation just simply by a few clicks.
Yes, so video editing is very time-consuming. I sometimes need to do video editing, but now with this, it's a Gemini-empowered video editing platform. First, it generated the skeleton, and you see the seams, right? I would say it's a draft version because at this point, you may still want to adjust some of the videos. Oh, wow, this is very right time, Dragon Ball Festival. And also you see the scripts there, because all these scripts are from your research and reports. So you can feel free to put all the scripts there. With the Gemini multimodality capability, it will first create a video and also generate the audio for you so that you can, hopefully that helps you to save some time in video editing.
So this is the most importantly, Google Viz include the Google Workspace, so you don't need to pay extra to generate your own video. So I hoped you enjoyed today the presentations, and let me do some promotions.
Promotions?
I'm not going to give you a discount code to buy Google Workspace, okay? The
yeah, scan, and maybe Karen will give you a discount code.
Okay, so please help to scan the QR code so that you will get the pre-registrations for our Gen AI workshop in September in the Hopewell Hotel. So we are going to show you more about the generative AI and with Google Workspace new features. So, we will have our colleagues to contact you for personalized demo, or if you have questions, then you can contact us. So, thank you for everyone here, and thanks for joining us today. So, if you have any quick questions, we are outside for the Google Workspace booth. See you later.
Yes, we will be at
Bye-bye.
the booth. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen and Samuel.